So on my first day of playing Kaiju Universe, I started off just playing around with the buttons. And yeah, that's all I just did. And yeah, I just did my little atomic breath move and kept on going. But then, suddenly, I saw this little legendary Godzilla walking into the city. He looked angry, but I think he was just destroying stuff. So yeah. But I started walking around as a normal Gojira. And I was still playing with the buttons because I really didn't know the moves in this game for Gojira. Then I started walking around, and this random thing got in my screen, and it got really frustrating for me. So yeah, and I didn't know what button to get it out until I clicked M. So yeah. Then I found this little poisonous Heshi Godzilla. Well, Heisei Godzilla. But anyway, then I saw this legendary. Then I saw a little first evolve. Well, I saw a little baby Shin Godzilla. Then I wanted to join the fun as a three-party fight. And I was teaming up with the legendary Godzilla and the poisonous Heshi Godzilla until it attacked me with his atomic breath. Like, come on, man, why would you do that? But then the fight is still here. Then I tried attacking the Shin Godzilla. Then another Gojira came into the fight to help. And then the legendary Godzilla used its beam to kill the Shin Godzilla. Then it grabbed it, then slammed it on the ground. And then the poisonous Heshi Godzilla started shooting its beam too. And then I came in to help. But then the Shin Godzilla splattered its blood. Then I started attacking the Shin Godzilla. I started attacking this Shin Godzilla with my atomic breath. Then I finally killed it. So yeah. And then I just walked away. But suddenly, I forgot to say thank you to the people who helped me. Then I roared saying thank you for helping me. Then I started walking away into the distance, going on a journey. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. And then I said goodbye to my team up friends. And then this legendary What? Then this legendary said yes. No, then this legendary said thank you to me. And I was so glad he did. Then I got so excited at the fact that he did that. And then I started walking off into the distance, being so excited. So I started walking around the city, looking innocent. But then I just was destroying buildings and stuff, and using my atomic breath on the buildings and destroying them. And it made a whole dang fire. Then I pressed F, and I started destroying the city. Plus, I had to do that. Isn't that like the meaning of the game? Isn't that how you play fair in the game? Doesn't it, like, upgrade you or something? Just something. But you get more XP by fighting, but as you see at the bottom, I have at the at the bottom at the bottom left, you'll see that I have 5 XP. Man, I need to get more XP. But then I just started walking and stepping on buildings, stepping on small, short buildings. And yeah. And I just wanted to know something. Why am I walking so slow? Well, I had to figure that out, and we'll see how I figure that out. But let's continue. So I was still stepping on small and short buildings. And yeah, I just went on a journey. And I just looked around at the buildings and just had fun. So yeah. Then I used my atomic breath. And it made a whole fire. Plus I don't know plus I don't know why it doesn't make the I don't know why it doesn't make the little 1954 Gojira fire. Well, it does when I do moves, but no, I know what this game is trying to do. I just know. Well, at least the game tried their best. Anyway, back to the game, back to this story of Gojira. I was still exploring, looking around, and I used my atomic breath again, since I'm basically an evil Godzilla, and I'm Gojira, so that doesn't make a difference. Then suddenly I saw this Shin Godzilla again. And I don't know what it was doing in the water, and I got a little scared. I wanted to attack it, but I got too scared that I felt like it was gonna kill me. So I just ran away and kept on looking at it. I tried to go fast as I can to leave. But suddenly this poisonous Heshi Godzilla started killing it and attacking it. And it saved me a little bit until this happened. So then when he when he attacked the Shin Godzilla with his final move, the Shin Godzilla had died. And then I started watching the fight. But he was still attacking it. How is he not dead? I thought he was dead at first, but he's still alive? I didn't know how. But suddenly suddenly I was just stepping on water and walking on water for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I was just walking on water. But let's not worry about that. Then I started getting in the water to see more. Then the Shin Godzilla had died. Then he started doing his little iconic roar when he killed somebody. That Heshi Godzilla saved me. I can't believe it. I don't really think that Shin Godzilla saw me. I think he was just stuck in the water for some reason. Then I tried I tried to be friends with him. Like team up, like we could do a, a dynamic duo. Heshi Godzilla and Showa Godzilla. Showa Gojira. Even though I'm Gojira. But then he started attacking me for no good reason. Then this thing came up on my screen again. Somehow. And I couldn't attack. I tried attacking, using my atomic breath sooner in this battle. But first I started running away, swimming away. But then this thing got in my screen again. Then I started using F, but that didn't do anything. He attacked me faster with his little beam. And this thing kept on coming in my screen. I didn't know what to do. Then he just started attacking me, and then I died. I was so mad at that part right there. But then I was trying to figure out what spot I should go to. And I went on plane 1. Then I continued to explore Kaiju Arisen. But somehow I thought of this idea. Why can't I just, go why can't I just go find a legendary Godzilla and I can team up with them to stop this Heshi Godzilla and this Shin Godzilla both together. Maybe I should find two. Maybe I should find two. But I thought of the idea. And I just went for it just to try it out cuz you know, I try things out. But then I started walking to find two legendary Godzillas to defeat both of them. Since those legendary dinosaurs, since those legendary Godzillas, I mean, dinosaurs is crazy. But anyway, find these legendary Godzillas to help me defeat both. But I think one's friends with Heshi. Even though in this game the legendary Godzilla is called Legendary Titan, and the Heshi Godzilla is called Nuclear Dinosaur, and the one that I'm playing right now is Nuclear Ancestor. But anyway, I started messing around with the new moves I learned. 1, 2, 3, 4 on my keyboard. And those were the only four numbers I could use to attack people with. And I started remembering moves. Attack 1, 1, button 1. Attack 2, 2. Attack 3, 3. Attack 4, 4. All those buttons that I used on the keyboard actually worked. And sooner in this video, I'll be fighting more monsters. Whoa, only two. Then I started roaring. Then I started walking to find people that would help me, to find Godzillas that would help me, and we could team up. But then I saw this poisonous Heshi Godzilla again. Then he started using his beam on me somehow. I didn't even do anything. Then I waited for him to come to me. Then I clicked attack 1 on him, or at least tried to, and well, now I did it. Then he went away. Then he swapped his tail at me. Then I roared, and that affected him, pushed him away from me. Then he started using his beam on me. Then I used my beam on him, or my atomic breath on him. Then he still whacked me with his tail. And then I roared again. Then I grabbed him, but I missed. I wasn't too close enough to do it. But then he started attacking me. And he still whacked me with his tail. Then I started holding C to block. And it actually worked. I blocked. And then I used it again. But he still killed me for some reason. I still think my block timer ran out, and then I died. Then I just went to city entrance and moved on to a different place to spawn. Then I started to think, man, I'm so slow. Can I at least sprint or something? And that hit to my mind now. And I wanted to go faster, and I wanted to figure it out if I could go faster. And I didn't know what button yet to click to go faster. Then I just started clicking buttons to figure out what it was to sprint. And I think I found it. It was shift. Shift helped me sprint. And yeah, I knew how to sprint now. So yeah. Then my stupid sticky keys came up on my screen. Then I just started walking around. Then I saw this Thermo legendary Godzilla and this other legendary Godzilla. And that was perfect. I could use them to kill the Shin Godzilla and the nuclear poisonous dinosaur, aka Heisei Godzilla. Heisei Godzilla. Then I came to them. Came to the Thermo Godzilla first. And I wanted some help from him. Then this legendary Godzilla came up and just attacked me for no good reason. And then this Thermo just did his power up. Then he turned back into legendary. Two legendaries literally targeting me for no reason. That one missed his shot. And I was lucky for not getting hit by that. Then this legendary freaking whapped me with his tail. Then I grabbed onto him and bit him. Then I did my roar, and that affected that second legendary Godzilla. Then this other legendary Godzilla started attacking me. They're literally ganging on me. And I didn't know what to do, but I had to try my best to defeat these guys. Then I did my roar, and it affected both of them. And then they started fighting me, and did his atomic breath in my face. I couldn't take that, so I tried doing a move, but then this other legendary Godzilla did it to me. And I tried doing a powerful move, but I missed. Then he started using his atomic breath on me, or his atomic beam on me. Then this other one did his atomic beam on me. It was so unfair, but I at least had to try. Then I grabbed him, then threw him with my tail. Then did my little power ground thingamajig. I don't know what it was called. Then he grabbed me and slammed me on the ground and scratched me. Then I grabbed onto him, scratched onto him. And yeah, I attacked him back to defend myself. Then this other legendary Godzilla just came out of nowhere just to do his sick move and then started scratching me. Then this other legendary Godzilla that was fighting long ago started using his atomic beam on me. Then I died. Rip. Rip to me. R.I.P. Goji. We will miss you. Then I started playing again. And I was just tired. I was just super duper tired of people just, being mean to me and just killing me for no good reason. I don't know why. Is it because I'm a little lonely noob as a Gojira? I don't know. I just don't know. I didn't even do nothing to other Godzillas. I just wanted to know. I just asked myself this question. Am I good enough? Am I worth it? Is it worth it? Worth it for me to be here? Then I just started walking around lonely. I was just sad. I was just running and crying. I was just so sad at the fact that people would just kill me with no good reason. So yeah, it was just so sad that people would do this to me. Sad that people would literally do this to me. I did nothing to Godzillas. Why would they want to attack me? So I used my atomic breath and just started destroying cities alone. I was just so sad. I was just lonely. Started walking in the city, destroying cities and being sad and crying. And I just wanted to team up with people. It's just I'm not good enough. But soonly I have to practice, and soonly people will like me. And I'll be good at this game. And I'll be able to defeat people and kill people. still was walking in the city alone, stepping on small bridges and in small buildings. I was just walking in the streets, doing nothing. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the energy to, you know, step on small buildings or any buildings, destroying buildings. So I just passed that little building, that little short building, in that second one. So yeah. So yeah. I started stepping on this short building because I was mad. I was so mad. I was done. I'm done. I don't need anybody to team up with. I can do this by myself. I don't need this. I don't need to be punished like this. I'm gonna get better at this game and try my best. And I will be the champion of Kaiju Arisen. So then I just started walking lonely. Then I started destroying buildings because I was so mad, so happy, and so hyper that I'll be the champion of Kaiju Arisen. So yeah. But I saw that one legendary Godzilla killed his friend. That's how I noticed if I remember because I remember those usernames that killed me and I was combating in a combat battle. I remember those usernames. So probably they betrayed each other. Well, that's what they get for killing me. It's called karma. Then this shift sticky key shift thing came up on my screen again. That's because I was clicking shift to sprint. And that always happens on my computer, but it's fine. Then I started roaring. Then I started roaring more. I just wanted to be a good person. Well, good Godzilla. Just want to be a good Godzilla and be the best as I can. But maybe that'll come. That's my dream. Just gotta put my mind onto it. Then I just hopped in the water and started swimming. And I just wanted to find a home. And I didn't know what home to pick. So I started picking this home. Well, people might see me. So yeah. But I suddenly got stuck. And I thought, this is not a good home. But I was just trapped here forever. I had to figure out a way to get out. But it took me a while to think. So I started to just click buttons, click attack buttons for me to get out. But the roar button did not work. I don't even know why I clicked that button. That was a ridiculous choice to do. Then I clicked 4, which basically does an attack that bounces me back, as you see. But that did nothing. I was still stuck in this little hole by myself. So then I just stayed here. Then I finally got out by pressing T. T was the key, which is that rhymes. But anyway, I just started swimming around into the lake. Because I think it's a lake. I don't fully know. And I just started swimming in the water. That's what I would say. And I was still stuck. I was trying to pick a home to live. But somehow that wasn't the best choice. Because I might get stuck again. The clock was ticking. And I just wanted to have more time to beat Godzilla's and play this game. Then this clock started ticking. I kept on clicking abilities and movements. And yeah. And then I started swimming. Swimming and swimming. And finally I got back up. Well, at least tried to. But seconds later, I floated back up. But I tried to at least, but I got stuck for a little while under this little bar. Then I started clicking shift and holding shift. Then I finally got out of the water for holding space on my keyboard. And yeah. And yeah. I just started walking again. Plus, I'm supposed to explore and fight people. But I guess nobody likes me. And I keep on losing. But I won't give up. Because giving up is never the key. Is never the key. Well, for me, it's not. So then I just started walking and walking. Then I started looking in the distance up the hill. Then I was like, I started roaring. I was like sad. And I just looked around for a little bit. So yeah. I just randomly started walking. So yeah.